Hello lovelies, welcome in. My name is Love the Makeup Artist. If you are new here, welcome. If you're not, welcome back. Today I'm going to be trying something a little bit different because I don't know the validity of the source. If it is real, if it's not, we're going to test it here and see if it actually works. I apologize, it is very sunny, but I need the sun. It is the middle of winter and it is depressing. So today we are going to be doing some weird shit because I like to do weird things when I'm upset, and we're going to be playing with Vaseline. Okay, so off camera I went ahead and clipped my hair up. We are going to be using Vaseline all over the face, and I'm going to tell you why while I do it. So I heard somewhere through the grapevine that Miss Marilyn Monroe, yes, the beauty and sex icon of the 50s, would wear a full face of Vaseline underneath her makeup. The reason why was because the stage lighting was so harsh that it would cause the skin to look super dull and like dry. And Miss Marilyn also, like myself, had a full beard of peach fuzz hair. So I'm gonna see if it really affects the placement of the makeup, if it's going to affect how the makeup sits on hairy skin, that kind of thing, okay? Anyways, I think that is probably more than enough. It kind of feels like slugging the skin. If you don't know what that is, do look it up. But yeah, from what I can tell, we are ready to go. To be honest, compared to some lotions and some primers I've used, I honestly don't mind using petroleum or petrolatum jelly on my face. It really doesn't feel too obscene, even though my skin is a little angry down here. I have a cyst that's been popping up all morning, but we're just gonna work through it, okay? Anyways, so going with the style of the 50s, 60s kind of makeup, they didn't really have as many cream foundation products or cream concealer products like we do on today's market. So today I'm going to be using from Love Yourself or LYS Beauty. We're gonna be using their stick foundations, mainly because it's kind of like a cream formula or cream gel. I would use my new Athena palette, but this unfortunately is more the wacky colors, and so it's not gonna quite work to do today's look. But anyways, with enough talking, I think it's time to start working. Ooh. I can definitely say there's a lot more glide with this product than there usually is. So that's already interesting. I'm gonna grab a brush. I'm going to use the Half Caked. This is one of their foundation brushes, and we're just going to kind of blend that in all over the face. Not bad. I actually like how hydrating it kind of feels on the face. This brush is a little prickly, so it's kind of itchy. It's really nice how it's just really shearing out that foundation. If you guys can see that. Oh my gosh. So red around the mouth right now. It's okay though. We're going for a full beat today, guys. No regrets. I got this product through BoxyCharm, so I'm not really sure if I've experimented with it other than today. No, that's not true. I definitely have used it. I just can't remember when. I can honestly say it's really looking very smooth on the skin. It's not really picking up or looking too patchy or cakey, so that's already a bonus. Very nice. Interesting. Now I'm gonna grab some concealer so we don't look too skeletal, okay? So using a conceal and set brush, this is from Farrah Beauty. We're gonna also, don't want to reflect and blind you guys, it's the iconic London little concealer palette. I'm just gonna pick up some of the concealer onto my brush. This is my personal palette. And we're just going to brighten and fill in this under eye area. Even kind of color in that discoloration. Probably gonna use a foundation brush to blend this. I like how the concealer is even sitting on this because it's like keeping it hydrated under the eye. You can see that glow. Okay, so I went ahead and closed my blinds because they were getting too ridiculous. But honestly, do you guys see that glow? I know some of you are going to pop on and be like, that's not glow, honey, that's grease. Yeah, shh, shh, shh. We don't need the negativity from your mouth. Anyways, I'm going to color up this discoloration on my chin because, yeah, it's pretty red where that cyst is. It's pretty angry. But I do really like how the formulas are kind of blending out with the Vaseline underneath. Now the question is it gonna set when I put setting powder on it? Because that's what I see on the internet as being the biggest issue about using Vaseline as your base is setting it. Apparently you can't set it. I believe that's bullshit. Now before I get too hasty into here, we're going to quickly make sure this is blended out. Sometimes if you have to, use your finger to just blend it because there may be excess product that just needs to come off your eyelid. Not gonna lie, I keep feeling like itchies, like little spots where the hair that's floating around in my environment is sticking to my face. But before I can complain any further, we're just gonna pack up a bunch of, this is Anastasia Beverly Hills setting powder. My brush is a little squished because I dried it flat, but we're just going to cover the whole face, so. Just like on the stage. And just kind of pressing it in and setting to forget it. This is such a big brush. Oh! It still looks like skin, so that's good. But we'll see how it is in a few minutes, if it's going to come through or not. Oh, Morphe brushes, why do you have to shed? Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and do the rest of my face off camera. I'll be right back to give my final consensus. And just like that, we have our final look. I tried to do Miss Marilyn as much justice as I could. I decided to go with a darker lip that isn't exactly the traditional rouge red, right? I have myself a little beauty mark on a pimple that won't go away. Just kidding. And I keep picking it, so that's why it won't go away. But anyways, I hope you guys liked the final look. Honestly, I might use Vaseline as a base again because I really do like the almost realistic glow it gives me. I'm just gonna try and get up close so you guys can see. It is a little crusty, I will admit. But it probably also didn't help that I literally covered my whole face with a large amount of setting powder. I feel like if I play around with the ratios, you know, use some color corrector so my bags aren't bam in your face, I think it could actually work very well. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you haven't already, like and subscribe. Join our tribe. We love to play with makeup over here, even if it's not exactly the most beautiful thing that we can create. It's still a way to express ourselves. And so yeah, with that, I hope we blend again. And I hope to see you soon. Love you all. Bye.